quick intro thing here. This was supposed to be a kind of, in place of a wrap up, I thought it would be easier to do like a vlog thing and just talk about the books and show you which ones I've read throughout the month. And yeah, I got really sick and that is not going to happen. Also, it's the 28th and I'm not going to keep going. I will keep reading, but yeah, this is not gonna go. So why I'm gonna end up doing a wrap up. I will say also that some of the dates are wrong because I would film it and then I would say I filmed it on like the 15th and then I would go in and edit the video on the 16th. The edited version would show up on the 16th in my gallery, so I got some of the dates wrong as well, which yeah. Also, last thing, because I think someone mentioned, I mentioned that Blade's so black, and someone said that they'd like to know what I thought about it because they want to read it as well. I will do that at the end. So yeah, I haven't gotten far, just like 30 pages in, but I will give you some thoughts because I have some thoughts. So I decided to do like a wrap up vlog instead because it's probably more interesting and I don't need to like set aside an hour for filming and whatever. Yeah. So I read one book, didn't manage to do it in one day. I stayed up to read Crimson Peak, which was a mistake because I've not been sleeping well at all for like the past month to 2 months. I mean, like, I've been sleeping very, very badly, and this is coming from someone who has had chronic fatigue since about 2010, so, you know, when I sleep badly, I fucking sleep badly. But yeah, so that's one book down. I'm feeling a lot better about reading this month. I think I'll get more done this month. I think I mentioned this before, don't know where, but I forgot to mention that I didn't actually finish Jade City, so I will also be reading that this month. I thought I did, but I was reading The Bells, and then I just forgot that I hadn't finished it, and now I feel like a fool. But good news as well, there is good news as well, and that is I re-registered for the library. So I am going to try the Goosebumps read along. I have bought the first ebook because apparently someone took the library's copy. Oh my god, I can't speak. Someone apparently took the library's copy back in 2010 or 2011 and they've just not gotten another one. I also got the second book, so I will be doing that this week. And I am gonna go now because I need to get up really early today for me, because I'm meeting a friend, which is going to be amazing because the last time I saw someone out in public was June or August, that's the last time I have been out with a friend. So I'm very lonely. Hey BookTube, so it is the 4th going on 5th, and I have read the first Goosebumps book. I had to buy it on ebook, which is unfortunate. It wasn't quite how I remembered it. I still, as a general rule, don't really think middle grade is my kind of thing, but it was, I did not hate it. I think I'm going to keep up the challenge, or the, what is it, a readathon? Whatever, I think that's what it is, and yeah, so gonna be on this one tomorrow, today-ish, tomorrow. So that's it for now. That's my chicken for now. Okay, so I met up with a friend and we talked about things and books, and she gave me some books to borrow. They were by the author of whatever the source material was for Bones, and I now have 4 books added to my TBR for this month, which is unsettling. But also I went to the works, because of course I did, and I bought 4 books for £6, which is a great offer. Is this the right way around? No, it is. Is it? So that's what I did. And I was going to just leave it at that because I'm not supposed to be buying books from bookstores this month. But then I saw this in Sainsbury's. Yeah. So Jamila Jamil wrote something for this, and when I heard her talking about it, I thought, well, that's going to be interesting to read, if nothing else. So I bought it. And this was not on offer or anything, which, I mean, you know, you've got money going to a charity, and I don't really mind that, but I am not good. I have no self-control. And as you can tell by the pyjamas, I am still not sleeping well. It is 6 o'clock, it is past 6 o'clock, and I am still a mess. Also, like, I've almost run out of time to get the next Goosebumps book, so we will see how that goes. I don't think it's going to be going well at all, but we'll see if we can get them tomorrow. Also, I know you're all here for the books, but like, this has been going on for like 3 hours. This has been going on for like 3 hours. They're putting the new carpet down, which is good because I'm not going to stab myself in the spikes, but It's not very fun being stuck in here. Okay, so change of scenery. You know how I went to the library and I got my card renewed. There's a digital library as well, and I signed up for that because it's there, and they don't have anything. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be like the biggest selection because I mean this isn't this is South Lanarkshire, it's not, but they don't have any Murillo. They don't have any Saint Germain. They don't have any Renee Adier. They don't have any Cindy Pond. I mean, like, I kind of get that because she wouldn't give me any hipster points for name checking her, but she kind of flies under the radar. And no Children of Blood and Bone. What? Sorry, I'm gonna have to sit down. It just doesn't make sense to me how this is even possible. Like, these aren't small. Sorry, it's almost 8 and I haven't eaten anything today. I've been pretty much bedbound. So yeah, if I haven't gotten back to you, it's because of that. And yeah, so they don't have, like, I know they always say, if you can't afford to like buy books, telling your libraries to get the books is a really good way of supporting them. And like, I get that, and I didn't because I wasn't part of the library. But these books aren't new books exactly, so I kind of thought they'd already been there, but no, South Lanarkshire just doesn't have any of these books in its digital library. And there were more names than that. There were more. I can't remember them off the top of my head. It just wound me up so much. Ken Liu. I had one book by him, which wasn't even by him. And it was Death's End from the Earth's Remembrance trilogy. And that was the only one from that trilogy. And I can't, like, this is an audiobook and ebook, and they just don't have them. And I don't get it. No Alyssa Cole either. So yeah, I'm going to be getting onto that because that's really annoying and kind of, it gave me a fright. It made me mad, but more than anything, it gave me a fright. Like, how is this not available? Okay, hi BookTube. Today, this was supposed to be a book vlog and has kind of turned into a my health is shit diary. I did manage to get out today, so that was fun, and it's killing me now. And I will be finally able to start watching and commenting on YouTube videos again. Yes, finally I have like 50 videos to catch up on, and I'm kind of dreading it. But yeah, I went out today because being stuck in the house for a week was making me go a bit cabin feverish. Right, yeah, so I got some books because of course I got some books. The Poetics, which I've been meaning to get for a while. These were actually on HMV for £2 for £5, and it is Winnie the Pooh, and I'm really excited about that because that's going to be great. I also got To Make Monsters Out of Girls, and I started reading it and it's not as good as the other two. Not to me anyway. I don't think it's as, I don't know. And Monstrous, which I'm really looking forward to getting to. But I think I'm going to reread the entire series before I start that. Because maybe it's because I've been cooped up in the house that it just doesn't feel like Halloween. And this is like the month of Halloween, so I am very unhappy with that. But hopefully with all of this and other cool stuff, it'll start to feel like Halloween again. Hopefully also, yeah, because I've not been doing Right-tober, which I've got like 10 days of Right-tober chapters to post and write and edit. Oh no. And I still haven't started on the other two books I'm supposed to review. I will say though, because you know it is supposed to be like a book vlog, I'm not liking this one because I'm not saying it's like groupie core, because I do kind of like groupie core, but it kind of feels a bit obvious. I much preferred Amanda Lovelace's other two to Rupi Kaur's, because I felt like hers was a little bit more, like the style of it, the way that the line breaks were put in, I felt like that was a little bit more actual poetry. I felt like some of the things in Rupi Kaur's were more just statements, like really, really obvious statements. And I don't know, I'm kind of getting that impression with this one. I will get to this in a sec. As per the usual wrap up, I have 1.5 books to read a day in order to hit my Goodreads target. I also tried to clear out some of my Goodreads stuff because I have way too much, and I think it's 1,871, and I got rid of 175, and then, you know, like the Goodreads newsletter came in and it's kind of bumped it back up. So that was a job well done. Yeah, so a lot of them were just excuse me, were from like phases I had. Like opera, wanting to learn about like the history of opera, and all for the game and stuff, things that I was interested in ages ago and then just stopped being interested in. Yeah, and I'm trying to get this video up today on the 28th because I like uploading in multiples of 7. I don't know how long this thing is going to take to upload. I think it's going to be forever. I'm sorry, I can't, my head is somewhere else, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, one of the main reasons that I want a new phone is because this one is pretty shit. The quality, especially when I'm filming at night, it just got so annoying. Also the battery isn't as good as it used to be, and it has on occasion just suddenly shut down and restarted for no reason at all. And hopefully the other one will have more space so that I can have multiple videos, like editing and on the go. I might keep up with the vlogs, but I think they might be like bi-monthly. No, what's the word for twice a month? It might be like twice a month, like short, quick ones. I went to see The Hate You Give this month as well, so maybe it would be nice to show you some countryside, because the Scottish countryside is lovely, and give my thoughts on that. Kinda glad I didn't give my thoughts on that movie, though I don't think I'm the person you should be hearing thoughts on that movie from. Right, no, so the phone that I wanted to get was a Huawei, and it is pronounced that way. Everybody keeps pronouncing it like it's a W, and I don't understand why. I'm not asking you to learn the tones, I'm just asking you to please pronounce the H. And yeah, the camera looks amazing. So hopefully that should be able to film at night. And yep. So I'm just kind of trying to cobble together an end for the video and like organise some more stuff. I'm not at my best, as you can probably tell from the croaky throat, but hopefully my videos will be a bit better next month than this month. Also, there will be some more videos of my dog going up, because I don't know if I will be able to keep like the memory from this phone. I don't know if it'll go in the new phone, so I'm just like frantically trying to get everything moved, all my photos and stuff uploaded into Gmail and stuff before the end of the month. A Blade So Black is really, really good. I didn't expect it to be quite so good, or to grab me quite so thoroughly in just the prologue, which, I mean, it's really good. I didn't expect it. There's quite a few things about this book that I did not expect, mainly relating to the fact that I did not think that I would like it that much, because retellings aren't really my thing. But no, I do like it. I really like it. My main problem with it so far is the pacing, but I'm only a few chapters in, so maybe that evens itself out. And the reason I have a problem with the pacing is because, well, mostly I didn't expect it to be paced this way. The blurb, in my opinion, gave it the sense that, you know, she had been attacked by nightmares coming from Wonderland, and she has since trained, and so, you know, it talks about her teacher going missing, and I thought that's where the story would start. That is not where the story starts. The prologue, Curiouser, starts when she's attacked, her first encounter with the creatures of Wonderland, and that's done really well. I feel like it gave quite a bit of insight to her family situation, to her emotional state, which, yeah, was a little bit, you know, unusual at the beginning, shall we say, not normal rather, but it kind of still worked to give an insight into the kind of person who would, you know, then go on to join up with this Addison Hatta, which is a great name, to fight these nightmares. It also, what I really liked, did not kind of skim over or downplay the trauma of being attacked by something that you did not think could exist. I thought that was like a really nice touch. Most times when I read something like that, I just feel like, you know, that I don't really see people reacting in that way. But I could absolutely see why she would react that way, and I completely got that. It's also where we meet her teacher, Addison Hatta, and right away, pretty much right away, they get on so well. I mean, like, in terms of chemistry between characters, they They have great dialogue. They bounce off each other really well. And I really enjoyed that. I didn't expect them to, to have that right away, but, I loved both of them, seeing both of them together right from the very start. The problem kind of comes in at chapter 1, where it is immediately 3 months later, and I'm kind of really frustrated by that, because you set up these two characters who have great chemistry, and then you just skip over the entire training thing. We don't get to see them get to know each other. I feel a wee bit cheated, but maybe that's just me. And then so 3 months later, and she is ready to kind of have her first foray into Wonderland. And there's another character, another person from Wonderland, Maddie, and you learn that they have this kind of home base that connects to Wonderland. It's like this portal place, and Maddie is really cool. She is a poet, which is kind of what you call, I don't know, what, a mage, a witch in Wonderland, and their magic comes in verses, and so she is kind of quite cryptic, and I actually really like that. I think there's a lot of potential there. I haven't gotten that far, but I think she's going to be really interesting. And yeah, so they're gonna go through, and I'm not gonna tell you what happens when they go through, but I will say that in chapter 3, I think, it then skips to 1 year later, and I'm again like wanting to scream at the book, because you're going so fast. You're going so fast. But honestly, so far it's a great read, and I've not gotten that far, but I would definitely recommend it.